I don't have any water. Oops. It's Making Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer. Welcome. I forgot my water bath. Oops. Oh well. I hit the live button a little too soon. Imagine that. I was a little overzealous and a little overexcited, and boom, I hit the live button, and then no water. Well, could make things a little interesting here this evening, but you know what? I can adapt and overcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm just cleaning up our surface here a little bit because we're going to do a little baking tonight. I did one of those. I came down here earlier in the day, and I have all mapped out behind me. You probably can't see it. I have all mapped out behind me on my little counter behind me, all the projects that we were going to make tonight. And they were also cooking related. And then I was getting ready to walk down here, and I'm like, maybe I should make that instead. So I did one of those, okay. I'm going to completely change what I'm making on my way down the stairs. And then it was like, okay, where's the transfer? And then I had to play hide and seek with the transfer. So I found the transfer. So I'm sorry for being a few momentos late. But we are going to do a little bit of baking tonight. This is one of my all-time favorite. I say that about all of them. But really, I love this transfer. It is ginormous, okay? It's called Sugar Cookies. We're not making the whole transfer, by the way. This has an actual sugar cookie recipe on it. But what I love about this transfer is if you are a baker, or if you know a baker, or if you like kitchen-themed decor, this transfer has so many amazing pieces on it that you can use. Like, look at just these hearts for a wedding. The rolling pin, the measuring cups, the teaspoons, the eggs, the butter, and this is the piece we're using tonight. This is why I bought the whole transfer. I've never used this transfer. I've owned this transfer for quite a while. This is a retired transfer. You cannot go to the website and buy it. However, I do have one, maybe two, but I think I have one. So if somebody's as in love with it as I am. And once you see what we do with it tonight, you're gonna just love this thing. But this is a big, huge transfer. This is an E-size transfer. This is a big boy. E-sizes are $39.99. So it's a big one, but has lots of really nice pieces in it. Lots of fun things to do with it. So we are only using the mixer tonight. And we are going to use that in combination with the baking company, which is a new transfer. And we're doing a very cute little porcelain thingy-mabob. So welcome, everybody. I am going to get you. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, okay. It's going to be one of those nights. The squirrels are running rampant. So let's stop for a minute here and say hello. Hello, Miss Kim and Amanda. Oh my goodness, Amanda. Happy birthday to your cute children. I think it is so amazing. So Amanda, for those of you who don't know, has two amazing little kids. And they were born on the same day, and today is their birthday. So happy birthday to the little Lex children. Hey, Linda Squared. Hey, Linda. Cheryl is here. Hello, Anik. Welcome, everybody. All right, so if you know a baker, this is the transfer for you. So we're going to use an amazing product called Chalk Couture. What the heck is Chalk Couture? I haven't done these in a while, so I should do them. Chalk Couture is a company that is chalking the halls, walls, accents, and accessories of homes all across America. We were created to be designed, loved, and repeated for every season and any reason, and we bring easy, high-end DIY home decor directly to you. And we do that by offering reusable, adhesive silkscreen transfers, Chalkology paste, couture ink, surfaces that you can create on, and accessories to make chalking super easy, super fun, and no stress. Just the way we like our crafting. No stress. So let's get to showing you what we're going to do here tonight. So I have this very cool porcelain. It's thick. It's heavy. That's the only thing I would say about it. It's got a very nice jute hanger, but it is very heavy. But you could recreate this look on several different things. Excuse me. Canvas it would be pretty on. I actually, before I found this little bad boy, I had pulled out a bunch of cabinet doors. You can do it on cabinet doors. Just all kinds of things. When you see what we're going to do this, we're going to layer, and we're going to do a little shadowing, I think. kind of a shadow effect. We're not actually shadowing. We're shadowing the mixer behind the baking company. But there are other transfers if you're not into the baking company one. The Bake It and They Will Come. What's the other half of Bake It and They Will Come? Oh, I like Hugs I Like because it's what I really want to slip with. That wouldn't look very good. But you could use several pieces from this particular transfer over it. You got options, people. Wicked chickens lay deviled eggs. Maybe over a mixer. Some of the ones that I had planned behind us, I'll show you those. Because we might, depending on how fast this goes, we might still do some of those. So this guy is ginormous because he's an E size. E size transfers are 18 by 24. He is huge. Huge, I say. He very nicely has his cut line down him, though. So this is one of those retired transfers. It's from the very beginning of Chalk Couture. And when they opened up the vault last year for the first time, they opened up the transfer vault. This is one of the transfers that came out of the vault because it is so popular. And quite honestly, this mixer is the reason, in my opinion. I love this mixer because I think from a home decor, kitchen decor, especially farmhouse, there's just so many things that you can do with this mixer. And I know some of you own this transfer because I sold it to you. So I know this transfer is out there. So just kind of giving you another example of you don't have to use the transfer the way it was designed to be used. So when you invest in transfers, sometimes, you know, they sit for a little while. And then you're like, oh, what was I going to do with that? Or, oh, it needs a new life kind of breathed into it. That's what we're doing tonight. We're giving some new breath to this transfer. Because, I mean, again, look at all the, it's a cool transfer. So for a long time, we had a transfer like this every season. Pumpkin pie, apple pie, sugar cookies, strawberry jam, where they were the recipe. They were big transfers and they were the recipe, but they had all these really cool pieces to it. I'm totally digressing and going on and on and on, but this is a very fun transfer. Oh, Amanda said her kids had a great day. I'm so glad. It's not any fun when you're little, Amanda's kids are little, to be shut up in the house, right? And your birthday and you want to see people. So this is sugar cookies. I write the name of the transfer on the back. This is part 1. And then this one is sugar cookies part 2. Look at these hearts. Just this. So you could do the dots, the hearts, and the scrolls. Would be so cool on so many different things. This is sugar cookies part 2. Okay, so, and again, I forgot my water bath, so this is going to get really interesting. This is a big transfer, so you do have to be very careful with it. And this particular one is an old one, and the old transfers are super sticky. Not that the new ones aren't too, but. Okay, so I want to be very careful with it because it's sticky, and I need to fuzz it. So I'm going to take my fuzzing cloth and fuzz it because I'm putting it on porcelain. And anytime you're going to put it on, there is no fuzz left in my fuzzing cloth. I have fuzzed the fuzz out of it. If you can fuzz the fuzz out. Can you really fuzz the fuzz out of a towel? Probably. Because I have, apparently, successfully done that. So we're going to take our little sugar cookie guy, and we're going to put him right in the middle of our fun little thing. So see, this is why I know I'm not fuzzed enough, because he sticks as I'm trying to position him where I want him, which is going to make him more challenging to pull off. Okay, so I have him stuck down. Oh, love this piece. Oh my gosh, I love this piece. So I'm just sticking him down because he has lots of great detail in him, and I really want to make sure I'm going to get that detail. And he also has huge screens. So you do have to make sure you have all your air out so that you get all this beautiful detail when you go to squeegee. So what I'm going to do is I want to put the mixer on here, and then I want to put the baking company. I'm probably not going to do this part or the border. I'm just going to put the words right over it. So my thought process was that the mixer should be a lighter color like Storm, and then my baking company could be a darker color. And I was thinking it would be, and this again is the beauty of the product, you can make the colors that match your kitchen. There's no right or wrong color. You can totally get creative with this. Oh, let me take it out of here so you don't have that glare. So I was thinking pumpkin pie. Not pumpkin, it's not called pumpkin pie. Papaya. Whew, too many. I'm telling you, there's lots of squirrels in the room. So we can just stick, we're not going to do the border, we're not going to do, maybe we'll put this, we could move this up and then do that down more. Again, super sticky. I'm fuzzing them some more. There's just no fuzz left in anything in my, this is the sleeve of my bathrobe that's wrapped around me because it's freezing down here. Absolutely freezing. I got one step closer today though to my new craft room. So then we can put homemade daily with love underneath. Okay. So again, I'm just redoing that process that I had just done and making sure I don't have any air. So my thinking was, don't run over your things with your chair. My thinking was that we would do the mixer in Storm. Now my kitchen is kind of rusty orange, which is papaya, curry, which is these are kind of the colors in my kitchen. And then I was gonna do Storm for our mixer, which is hiding. Now you could do something, this is a big storm. You could do something more neutral, because I don't know if I necessarily just like these colors together. You know, in my house, there's more, and then there's a green in my house. So maybe we will stick more neutral. And we'll just do gray and black on the white. That would totally be farmhouse, right? And it's black and white. Shocking, right, Verge? Go ahead, Verge, you can say it. Oh, Maria's gonna do black and white again. Big surprise, I know, Maria's doing black and white. All right, so I'm a hot mess here today. I got stuff everywhere. We were busy today. Oh my goodness, were you guys all so busy too? Actually, it was actually a little bit warm outside today. There's stuff everywhere. All right, so I think we're gonna do our mixer in gray and then we'll just do black. We'll be boring, but it won't be boring because it's gonna be gorgeous. And then we could even put a black and white bow. Come on, Verge, you gotta give me a hard time about my black and white bows. All right, so we've had a few more people join us, so hang on a second here. I need to say hello. Hello, Lisa G. Hello. There's a celebrity with us this evening. Hello, Miss Karen Schultz. My amazing, amazing sister-in-law, Karen Schultz, is here. Carol. Jenny. Hello, Jenny. Hey, Christine from Michigan. Welcome, everybody. All right, so I'm going to stir up my chalk paste. This is an old, big, huge Storm container. That's a lot of product. I don't need half that much chalk paste, but it was the only way I could get it out. Take a squeegee. Your squeegee has a beveled edge and a flat edge. You're going to use the beveled edge, and you're going to just whoosh, go right across. This is way too much chalk paste. Holy cow. Maria, what were you thinking? Okay, so I'm just squeegeeing across, covering up my entire silk screen. I really don't want to do this too thick, because when you do your chalk paste too thick and you layer, it takes it off. But I do have to cover up the silk screen before I can't put it all back yet. Hang on. Make sure I get all my silk screen covered before I take it all off. Okay, so as you notice, you can see the definite difference in sides to how I have squeegeed it. I mean, I'm to the point I'm squeegeeing it at an angle towards me, just to get all that excess off. Again, make sure you have all your silk screen covered up. Oh, I love this mixer. You know, and I can see this mixer, depending on the colors in your kitchen, done in like a couture teal, which is the color of the transfers. Hello, Kristen. See, Kristen, thank you for being my friend. Kristen likes black and white too. Okay, so again, I forgot my water bath like a dummy. I was so anxious to hit the live button. So I'm going to take this, I'm just going to set it behind me. Sticky side up. Okay, so now I have this big, huge, beautiful mixer on this. I'm going to dry it because I'm going to layer over it, and it's on porcelain. How many rolls of ribbon do I own? You know what, Marge? I own a lot, but I don't own that much black and white. In fact, today I was like, oh, social distancing, and I'm almost out of black and white ribbon. Because we used so much of it yesterday for the cute little boots. Oh my gosh. So I really want to make sure my chalk paste is dry because I'm layering it. If your chalk paste is not dry and you go to layer over it, it's going to pull it off. It may do that anyway because I put it on way too thick. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to do way more drying than I would normally do, just to really make sure it's dry. Okay. Now it's also going to be hot because that's a heat gun. Oh, it's not hot. Oh. My hot heat gun is no longer a heat gun. It's just air. Ha! I wore it out. I didn't think that was possible. Okay, so we have this super cute little mixer. And we're just going to stick right over it the baking company. And we're going to put Homemade Daily with Love down here. Maybe we could put that in a color. Let's do that. Because, right, we're going to need a little pop of color. So, Virginia, I do own a lot of black and white ribbon. I like black and white ribbon. But I'm running low. In fact, I mean, I was like down to like this much left on my roll today. And I was panicking. But did you see all those adorable rain boots that we made last night? Well, I picked up the pink ones this morning. Oh my gosh, they were adorable. They were like bright, like wild berry verge. Wild berry pink. For those of you who know, wild berry is an old color. It's very, no, this is raspberry sorbet, but it's very similar to raspberry sorbet. And Virginia and I are both lovers. Here it is. Here's wild berry. It's kind of more of a purpley magenta, where raspberry sorbet is a little more pink. They're very close to each other. Okay, so I'm stirring up my papaya because we're gonna make the Homemade Daily with Love on the bottom in papaya, just so we have a little tiny pop of color. And if we don't like it, we'll wash it off. So I'm gonna take my baking company transfer, pull it off. I need to fuzz it again. Now I need to fuzz it for some more reasons than just because it's a brand new transfer. Number one, it's a brand new transfer. Number two, I'm putting it on porcelain, which is like putting it on glass. And number three, I'm layering. I do not want this transfer to be that sticky, because if this transfer is too sticky, it is going to pull this chalk paste right off when I pull it off. So this is kind of like ripping the Band-Aid off. You just touch it to your towel. Okay, you touch it to your towel, and you pick it up. And what it's doing is it's picking up the lint in the towel, making it not as sticky. By doing that, your transfer doesn't have to work as hard. It doesn't stick as hard. But because, again, of what I'm going to put this on, the fact that it's brand new, I'm going to do this several times. When I wash my transfer, I rub the front and the back. I just go right up and down it in the water, and that takes the fuzz off. Okay, so we're just going to stick Homemade Daily with Love right on the underneath here. I'm just going to do a quick little mini squeegee. So we get a little tiny pop of color. Okay. Ooh, look at how cute that is. This would make an adorable Mother's Day present. Just saying. for my baker friends out there. And you know who you are. I can't believe this isn't. Oh yeah, it is hot. Maybe it was just having a moment where I didn't want to be hot. And again, I really want to make sure that this is dry. Really just in the areas that I'm going to lay the transfer. I saw them and the bows were cute. I can start looking for ribbon once I'm out of isolation. I'll be okay, Verge. Black and white ribbon, shockingly, is easy to find. Oh, you're funny, Verge. All right, so I have a little spot right here. And I had a little tiny bleed. I just want to fix that. That's the one thing I like about porcelain and glass. It's so easy to fix when you have a little bleed. Okay, so now all we're gonna do is we just need to figure out where to put the baking company. And I think we're gonna go right here, right over the top. We're gonna center it in our little mixer friend. And I'm gonna carefully push it down, just like we do all the time, okay? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick this underneath it so that part doesn't stick. And we said, we're doing this part in black. Hey, Vicky from Canada. I was laughing, Vicky, when you posted that picture this morning. You got snow. That's exactly what it looked like here when I woke up this morning too. So now I'm gonna take my squeegee, again, beveled side, straight side. Beveled side is the front. I just dip it right in. And we're gonna go the baking company. I kind of like the bread, pies, and desserts part. So we'll do that part too. Okay, you just cover up your whole silk screen, squeegee all your excess paste off, put it right back in your container. Carefully pull this off and hope that it doesn't pull the bottom. This looks so cool. Wait till you see it. I'm pulling carefully because I really want to make sure I don't pull that. Okay, check this out. Okay, this is cute. The baking company. Bread, pies, desserts, homemade daily with love. I'm gonna dry it because I will inevitably stick my finger in it. Just making sure it's good and dry. All right, what do you think? You think it needs something up here? What could we put up there? What else is on this fun transfer? Do you think it needs more? Maybe it just needs a bow. What else is on here? Nothing. What do you think? You think it's too boring? It's too down? Maybe get rid of this? Because this is too little. Maybe put this up here instead of down here. It needs a bow. Thank you, Kristen. It does need a bow. Kristen, I'm gonna like you. Okay, Kristen, so you gotta tell us, where are you watching us from? We'll do something different. Instead of buffalo plaid, we'll do a different plaid. So Kristen, where are you? Welcome to our talking party. We do a live demonstration every evening at 9 o'clock Central Time. I'm in Milwaukee, or I'm in a suburb of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We have people that watch us all over the country. So tell us where you're from. Thank you, Miss Karen Schultz, Miss Famous Karen Schultz. She says it looks fabulous. Ooh, Niles, Michigan. I'd take the bottom red off. The rest is lots of smiley faces, I think those are. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Let's put a bow on and see what happens with the bow. I got chalk paste everywhere. It's much easier to wash off your squeegees when your chalk paste is wet. Yeah, I think it's too little. It just is not proportionate to the big, heavy, it's got the big, heavy mixer up on top. This would have been better up on top and then bringing the mixer down. But we put the mixer up higher. because we were going to put that down there. So we might have to look at some other transfers and see what else we can come. It's only 12 minutes north of Notre Dame. Well, that's cool. So we're not that far from each other. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick little bow. Oh, this is thick ribbon. I've gotten very good at making bows lately. I don't know why. Maybe because we made all those bows yesterday. We made a lot of, oh, it's too much. We made a lot of bows yesterday for those cute little boots, which we had a ton of fun delivering today. But, you know, it's hard when you can't talk to people or you can't see people. So we tried ringing the doorbells like we were doing, like we said we were going to do. I had to promise my husband that we weren't going to go in anybody's house or talk to anybody. So we did. But it was hard only really when we got to my sister's house because I wanted to go inside and see my sister and talk to my sister. But first we talked through the window. I talked to my niece through the window. And then they came outside and they stood at their front door and we stood in the middle of the driveway, keeping our distance. Okay, so I'm making a cute little bow. Just stick on here. Maybe the bow's too big. I love the simplicity of the mixer and the baking company. I agree, Miss Vicky. Hey, Carmen. Welcome to our check-in party. Carmen, I'm guessing since you're talking to Amanda that you are local to us. But if you're not, say hi. Tell us where you're from. We are a very friendly chalking group. We like to chit-chat. We know all kinds of stuff about each other. We've learned all kinds of fun things about each other since we started chalking together. But I do a live demo every night at 9 o'clock. So if you like and follow my page, make sure you change your notifications to standard, and then you will get notified every time I go live. Otherwise, if you're watching me on my YouTube channel, which is Making Maria, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, so, think my bow's too big? This has got to go. See, look at it. This is what I love about chalking on glass. I just take my fingernail, take that right off. Now, that always freaks people out, like, oh my gosh, it's so easy to take off. No, it's not really that, well, it is easy to take off, but it's only because it's on porcelain. I could seal it by spraying it with a Krylon sealer, and then it's not going to go anywhere. Much better. Okay, and then we're going to stick our cute little bow up here. Maybe instead of a bow, just add a tie. Hey, oh, Carmen's in Milwaukee. Welcome, Carmen. Cheryl says maybe instead of a bow, just tie the ribbon on both sides of the string. Oh, that would be a good idea too. So this is what we've got. What I've got is it's up here a little higher, so that when it hangs, you know, it's not covering up our cute little. Okay, this is adorable. Now seriously, what mother or grandmother would not love getting this for Mother's Day? I don't know why I'm stuck on Mother's Day lately. Maybe just because we're doing transfers that are more mother related. It needs something down here though. Right? It does. Alright, so I'm going to my secret stash of 5 million transfers. And let's see, what can we come up with quick? I'm looking for some kitchen ones that say something fun. I love this. Bake it and they will come. I think this would be super cute over this mixer as well. We could just do bake it. No, too much of the same thing. You never know what we're gonna make. Do you think it needs more or no? So this is how I store my transfers. I get this question often. I store them in artist portfolios that I buy right off of Amazon. They're not expensive. good eats now. We might have to go to this secret stash, like of way retired transfers. Yep, I think we do. All right, so I'm no longer saying that you can recreate this at home. Because once I go to this little binder right here, these are like old ones that you cannot get anymore. And I hate showing them to you, but this really needs something on the bottom. This one says Mama's Kitchen, but nothing. I was hoping that one was going to have something. Wait, there's got to be another piece to this, though. What does that other piece say? So it's Mama's Kitchen. There has to be something else, because there's a piece missing. This is a very fun one. Very old, very retired. Kristen says she thinks it looks good. Okay, everybody all right, I'm leaving it alone. Why am I digging through old transfers? I should have read the comments. You guys like it the way it is, all right? Okay, I'm just gonna flip one more time, just to see. That one's roll with it. Okay, and those are Club Couture. All right, there's not too many. So, okay. What I should have done then was I shouldn't have put him up higher. I put him up higher originally because we were going to put the words under there. So he's up a little too high, but that's okay because it still looks cute. It's clean, it's classic, it's simple, right? You just hang that right on a door in somebody's kitchen. Or they could lean it on an easel. So this is the idea that hit me as I was walking down the stairs. What we were originally making this evening is this very fun transfer. We could put open 24/7. That might fit down there. This one says pantry open 24/7. The good stuff's in here, which, let me tell you, what we're going to put it on has absolutely nothing to do with food. You know, every craft room needs a container that says the good stuff's in here. You know, like your fabric scissors. This yum, I love. And the silverware, super cool. But we could put, would it open 24/7? What do you think about that idea? It's kind of big though. If we just put open 24/7, the baking company, right along here. In black, I think we should stick with black. I think that was the other problem. I could put the leaves. Yes, I could put the leaves. Or I could leave it alone. So this is what we're gonna vote. Should I put, let me cut this apart so it's easier for you to see. I have transfers everywhere. This is what happens. What about the scroll design? Okay, so this is my worry, and Karen, you're a really good person to ask this question too. Because my mistake in this is the heaviness of the mixer being on top, like it's floating. I'm thinking I need to put something heavier down here so that it balances it. I think the scroll, let's try it, is too light. Maybe? Vicky says, too much, Maria. Nevada Nicole says, leave it alone. Sometimes you just gotta walk away from the chalk, Maria. It's hard to walk away from the chalk because it's so much fun. It just needs something down there. It needs something. What about our French market, like border? A little. This isn't bad. And what if we even did it that way? No. I agree with that statement. The too much, Maria? Kristen says too much, Maria. Too small. No. Too wording. It's too much. Okay. Don't you want to say, Maria? How many times do we need to tell you? Walk away from the chalk. I don't know, ladies. This is thing before I walk away from the chalk. But it's, I mean, I really love the black and the gray. I know, you're all shocked that Maria loves black and gray. It's kind of like black and white. Okay. I know, you're looking at all these transfers, you all are, and you're like, OMG, she has far too many transfers. I do. I have too many. Okay, I just had the French one out. What about a thicker scroll or line? See, Kristen! Oh my gosh, Kristen, where have you been? Have you been watching us and being quiet? Kristen, you got good ideas. You gotta talk. All right. Hang on. There we go. Here's French mark. It's probably too scrolly. What about just... No, upside down though. It's probably too much, right? Yeah, it's too scrolly. Whew. Okay, so Kristen said, what about a thicker scroller line? I don't have my borders in here. Maybe each corner. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Vicky says. Virginia says 24/7 option, only option. Ooh, Kristen, when you talk, Kristen, you got to say what you said yes to, just because there's a huge lag in Facebook. When I talk, you don't actually hear what I'm saying for anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds. So by the time you respond, I've forgotten, because, you know, whoo, there's squirrels everywhere in my room. I cannot remember. Karen likes the 24/7. I love this scroll, but it really doesn't go with our... Yeah, it's too scrolly. This is a better scroll, but it's too small. Or it's not heavy enough. And I do not have my borders in here. 24/7 is the right size. Oh, Kristen has been watching and has been being quiet. Well, welcome. We try not to scare people away too quickly when they start talking. But if we did, it's bigger than the baking company. That's my only worry. All right, hang on. Just talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Where the heck it is? It's all the way in the other room. So I don't want to make you guys wait while I run all the way into the other room to find it. You know what? We're going to do open 24/7. If we don't like it, we'll wash it off. Just like we washed the other one off. I like, ooh, Jenny likes the idea of each corner. I just think that the French Market one is too... Yeah. We're gonna try this. If we don't like it, we'll just get rid of it. Oops. Don't stick your transfer to itself. This was really a bad night to forget my water bath. Ooh, this sucker is sticky. And the trick to not sticking it to your chalk so it doesn't lift up your chalk face is just put your backer sheet underneath it. We're just going to try it in Storm, and if we don't like it, we'll wash it off. Maria, what about a partial part of the leaves, each corner? That might work. Let's see what we think about this. Okay, try this. Way too big. That looks bad. We gotta get rid of that. That's a bad option. Okay, I gotta have too many sticky side up transfers. I'm gonna ruin them here quick. That's bad. It's too big. Don't you love chalk? Boom! Goodbye. Gotta love chalk. 24/7 will take away from baking company. Yes, Vicki, look at that. You were right. You were 100% right. It's too big. Okay, so I'm just drying it off because I got it wet when I washed it off. I think we're leaving it alone. I'm out of ideas, unless I can come up with a border. A better border. There's a B, is it in here? There's a B-size border. Oh, look at the floral frames. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun with these transfers. This is, ooh, I have this one in here. Here, I'll take it out so you can see it. I don't think, it's not, again, they're not heavy enough. Ooh, Karen says it just needs to be black. The open 24/7, you didn't think it was too big? This line one's not so bad. You can stick a line down the bottom of it. Then it would be kind of like it was sitting on a counter. And it, ooh, and it needs to be up on the mixer a little bit. If I put it up on the mixer a little bit though and we don't like it, I can't take it off. Do you have the farmhouse kitchen? Yeah, I have the farmhouse kitchen. The farmhouse kitchen. Yeah, I have the farmhouse kitchen. What are you thinking, Linda? Farmhouse kitchen. Yeah, farmhouse kitchen isn't here. Nope, it's not in there. This is what happens when you have too many transfers. You have too many different, here's farmhouse kitchen. That one says, there is a small bowl and rolling pin. They could make a border. But the farmhouse kitchen, that's a C-size transfer that you're talking about, Linda. And that one also says open 24/7, right? But it's smaller. It's in the other room. So I could get that one and add it. Do I have a small spatula? Where would I put the spatula? Like coming out of the bowl? I'm just gonna leave it alone. We've spent far too much time debating this cute little sign, right? Just leave it alone, Maria. Walk away. Or wash the whole thing off and put the mixer down lower. I like the lines, maybe 2 to mimic the ribbon. Ooh. I mean, that's not bad. It does kind of ground it. This one's kind of, well, you can't see them. So they're different. I like this one with the little scrolls or just the straight line. Which one do you like better? Oops. This is more 50s to me than the straight line. Yep, it's a C size. I like the lines. Let's try a line. I should not have done what I just did. So don't pay attention to what I just did. And I'm going to make it black because my sister-in-law Karen said make it black. So I'm going to listen to my sister-in-law and I'm going to make it black and hope it's straight. Straight? Nope. Vicki, does Farmhouse Kitchen say open 24/7 on it? I'm pretty sure it does. Straight line, Jenny says. All right, Jenny, we're trying it. And we're making it black like Karen said to make it. If we don't like it, we wash it off. Okay, we'll see. Carefully pulling it off. It doesn't. Thank you, Vicki. Ooh! Okay, this is kind of nice. Gives it a totally different look. Well, I kind of like that. What do you think of that? That's not bad. I kind of like that. Because again, it grounds it to the bottom. Should it be up higher? Should it actually touch? Oh my goodness. I promise I'm not always this indecisive. Okay, yeah, I am. This is why I need you guys to chalk with me. Okay, so I'm gonna... Ooh, Cheryl likes that. Perfect, Vicky says. Do you think it should be up higher? Should it be touching? So I'm just, when I go to, Karen says yes, I should put it up higher and it should be touching. Okay. Thank you all. It takes a village to raise Maria. Really, it does, people. Terry loves it. Thank you, Miss Terry. I'm going to use that again. Just closing up my chalk paste while we're making sure I know what I'm doing here. Because once I get too many things out, that is the perfect finish. Leave it alone with lots of exclamation points. Vicky says, leave it alone. I can't leave it alone. It's got to go up higher. Love it. Ties in the black ribbon and the black baking not touching. Ooh, Jenny says no touching. Terry says no. All right. Sorry, Karen. You got outvoted. It's a rough crowd. Thank you for being my only adult stimulation in the entire day. I gotta say. We did have a very nice day today. I hope you are all doing well and surviving. I'm going to set this transfer aside. Don't forget your water bath next time, Maria. But I hope you're all doing really, really well and staying safe. I'm not sure what the no is. I'm assuming that is wash it off. So I'm leaving it alone. Make a second line if you want higher, but I like it. Okay, we're just going to leave it as is. This is just going to be good enough. It's super cute. It's really cute. I gotta say, I'm kind of in love with this. So, originally, the other things that we were making, which we will make, I was saying yes to how I like the look. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Karen. I mean, I gotta tell you, Karen, I was messaging you today. I haven't messaged you yet, but, so, ooh, I have hot glue. Now, where did I get hot glue from? Anyway, I bought some really pretty flowers at your store last time I was there, and I need some more. So I need to make a little road trip, I think. Anyways, I'm rambling. All right, we're leaving it alone. I'm walking away from the chalk. So some of the other things that we have coming up, like look at this super cute little, it's all about cooking and baking tonight. In fact, let's just make this little guy. You guys don't have any place to go tonight, do you? You know, it's not like we can do anything, right? So this is a cookbook stand that I just want to put yum in the middle of, right? Now you could totally do, where did I get hot glue from? Must be left over from last night. You could totally put the fork and the spoon on here, but I just like yum. So we're just gonna whip yum on here. Now, this is wood that I have not waxed. So I'm going to quickly wax it. You're welcome to, you know, go if you got something better to do. Not that, you know, you weren't welcome to go before. So I'm gonna I take a finishing paste wax. Don't get caught up in the brand. You just need a finishing wax, paste wax, something like that. And anytime you're gonna wax on what I'll call inexpensive wood, you wax it first, just because otherwise it will ruin your transfer. Now, as you notice, this is how you also know the quality of the wood, in my opinion, is as I'm waxing it, it's changing color. Don't be alarmed when that happens to you. Every time I've done that, now I'm just buffing it, and it makes you jiggle, so I'm taking it off of the table to buff it. When it changes the color of the wood, I have found when it dries, the color of the wood comes back. I've not had it not. But you do want to buff anytime you're going to do something like this. It's inexpensive wood. Vicki wants to know where I got this. Hobby Lobby, Vicki. Oh, you don't have those in Canada. But it's from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so I'm going to carefully pull my transfer off. I'm just going to put big ol' yum right in the middle. Make sure we're straight and centered. I love about this product is just, look, you can take something beautiful that you bought and you can just take it up a notch. You could also now, I could again, use a color that matches my house in my home decor. I'm not going to in this particular situation, but you could totally make sure that you're bringing your colors and your home into whatever it is you're creating. So the question here is, do we do a cream or do we do a stark white? And I think we could do cream because it's just a little more subtle, or we could do stark white. So the stark white is just a little too bright. I may have to go to Buffalo, New York, however. The border is closed. Ooh, yeah, you're not coming to the States, Vic. I think we're gonna just do cream, unless somebody has a really strong opinion. The reason I was thinking cream is just because it wouldn't be so bright. But the white is really more the color of the paint. Karen says cream. Thank you, Karen. Is that fun? It's almond. Yep, it's almond. Okay, so I, again, just dip my chalk paste in. This would make a fantastic shower gift with a cookbook or with some fun recipe cards with like your family's favorite recipes on it. This would be a super fun, and there's all kinds of, you know, cookbook holders, and pretty much all of them are chalkable that I have found. There's lots of different choices. Okay, everybody's saying cream. Cream, it blends, the trim pattern looks great. Okay. The trim pattern is actually, I think for you guys, it looks more cream than it really is. It really is white. But we're going for it. It still looks good. Okay, that's adorable. And this would be a great shower present. Because, you know, wedding season is upon us, right? Or about to be. If you can have a wedding, that is. I do have to say, I'm a little bit concerned about some of those things, unfortunately. It's a little sad right now, some of these things that can't happen. But, you know, it will pass, right? It will pass. Okay, so this super cute, stick a little cookbook in here. You could make your own cookbook with your family's recipes. You could, if you were giving the shower, you could ask everybody to bring a recipe, you know, send them you've all been to showers like this where you send them a recipe card so that they're all the same size, and then slide them into a photo album recipe book and give them this with that. And then you could even have everybody sign the back of it. I mean, that could be fun. There's just all kinds of really cute things you can do with this. We better be able to. Cheryl says we better be able to. Oh, yeah, Cheryl's having a wedding. But you're not having your wedding till fall, right? We'll be okay by fall. Won't we? I hope so. Oh my goodness, I hope so. All right, the rest of them we can't do tonight because I have to wash the transfers off that we already used. Yeah, Cheryl, oh my goodness, by the time your daughter's wedding happens, I hope to heck that we can have a wedding. All right, so I'm just cleaning out my chalk paste. August, ooh, August. Okay, that's a little sooner than I was thinking it was. Okay, so those are our fun little kitchen projects tonight. We have a few more kitchen ones. We'll do the pantry one, and the good stuff's in here tomorrow night. Gotta give you something to, you know, look forward to. So we have the baking company. And yum. These are fun little projects for the evening, in case anybody was hungry. My problem with social distancing, I said this to my husband, I don't know who's been baking all this stuff in this house, but she really needs to stop because I'm going to be like 20 pounds heavier when this is all over with. Oh, you could print yum on the front of the cookbook to match. So when you take out the cookbook, it matches. Oh my goodness, Karen Schultz, that's a fantastic idea. So if you made your own cookbook, especially photo album type ones, you can totally put the yum right on top of it. You can totally chalk on a scrapbook, a photo album, all those things. Great idea, Karen. Ooh, look at all those hearts you are getting, Karen. Good job. Okay, Karen, you can watch. Okay, you guys, this was a good night. We did some great chalking tonight. All right, so tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, we will be back. We'll make some more fun things. At the moment, we're going to make the good stuff is in here, and the pantry is open 24/7 on a really cute little sign. But you never know, because when I walk down the stairs, totally changed my mind last minute of what we're making. So you just never know what's going to happen in Maria's world. Thank you so much for watching me, supporting me, loving me, and helping me create. I very, very, very much appreciate it. Oh my goodness, Virginia, look at you go crazy with all those hearts. Thank you, everybody. If you can, please send me out into the world. It helps me tremendously when you do that. So thank you to everybody who takes the time to hit that button. If you're not in the VIP group, you need to be, because that's where all the fun things happen. You want to check out those things that are in there. People post their projects. We do specials, bundles, all that kind of stuff. You can comment, add me, or you can go right in your search bar on Facebook and type in Making Maria's VIP group and request to join. If you want to check out any of these great products, you can go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. This is the baking company. The sugar cookie one that we got the mixer off of is retired. I do have one, if not two, so if you want one, let me know. The yum is part of, what's the name of this guy? Pantry's Open, which again, 5 million pieces, especially to, kind of speak back to the bridal shower thing, or just redoing your kitchen. There's a really cool menu board transfer that, like these, there's just so many applications for this transfer. I just love the different things that you can do with that. This would be super cute on the outside of a cookie jar, a recipe box, the cookbook holder, just all kinds of things. So you can go to chalkcouture.com/makingmaria and see all these great products. If you are curious at all about what it means to be an independent Chalk Couture designer and have as much fun as I'm having, there's all kinds of different ways to be a designer. First off, it starts with a $99 starter kit. It gives you all kinds of stuff. It's $250 worth of product. You can just create things and sell them. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to do workshops. You don't have to teach classes. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You can truly just make things and sell them. You can just make things as a hobby and use the discount. So if you're curious at all about being a designer, just message me or comment curious, and I will give you that great information about how to do that. And Club Couture. So this French market, this one, is the current month's Club Couture transfer. Club Couture is a monthly subscription service where for $19.99 a month, you get a beautiful transfer and 3 paste packets. It's like a half an hour of guaranteed you creativity time every single month. It's $19.99 a month. It's free shipping. You get a beautiful transfer. It changes every month. It's a surprise. We never know what it's going to be. Plus, it's exclusive to the club. You can't order them unless you can't even order them if you're in the club. You just get one. So that's what Club Couture is. If you want information about that, let me know. Those are my commercials for the evening. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for supporting me. Stay safe, wash your hands, stay inside, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow night. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.